Alright, looks like we are live. I'd like to get to edit my outgoing titles and descriptions, but I didn't get that option, so we're here now. So this is the bad weather stream. We've got some significant winter weather making its way through, and it's jacking up all the pressure with the warm weather, and sounds like it's creating some nasty stuff. So me and my girlfriend are just going to be relaxing here on the couch while it passes. Probably just going to stream again for another 20 or 30 minutes and test how it does on Twitch. Feel free to reach out for any questions. For the center of the face. The thing I'm going to do is see if I can change the angle of this without having to actually redraw it. Turn my mouse back on. Free transform and see if we can move this over. I feel like some redrawing is going to have to take place. I don't think that left or the right eye is going to be the right angle, the right size. That's okay to start. And it kind of looks like it lands the pupil in the right spot anyways. I'm actually real quick going to drop this link in one of the Discord servers. My cat is approaching. I'm going to have to scoot him away if he gets on the keyboard or something. My cat is approaching. I'm gonna have to okay, I found it. Yeah, it's titled horribly. I don't know how I would change that. We're just gonna look real quick. Yeah, I can change these details. I'm pretty sure there's a way I kind of set all this up before I go live. Alright, we're gonna get back to drawing. So I kind of had a problem with this page trying to make sure I fit all the information into it that I need to fit in. Because I wanted the character reveal this person to be a little bit more dramatic than what it was. I can't remember exactly how I had it, but it wasn't very good. So now he's going to be a little bit more like in shadow over here in this frame. I think it was just his eyes. I think it was just his eyes or the face that was being shown, and I wanted to exemplify him a little bit more in this next panel. And this page and several of the surrounding pages are improv. I end up, I think I only get like 20 or 25 pages that I had planned out actually done out of the 40 or 50. The story tends to just kind of blossom into something else. I should have him standing a little bit more dramatically. Have a shoulder up, shoulder down kind of Yeah, it was just his eyes that was going to be in this panel, like looking, because like you see her eyes here, but I kind of set her up already, and then I put in his eyes, and then I think I just kind of went straight into like her denying his help on getting help on standing up, and that wasn't enough of like, there's not enough information for his entrance. I like a little bit of the dynamics going on with this panel. You got a lot of stuff kind of focusing in on them. And I didn't really intentionally try and do that. But a lot of background elements are framing everything very nicely. Now I get the upward dynamic, a little bit dynamic shot of him. It's a little bit more dramatic than what I had done. This angle is a hard one. I don't want to be another meme. But if I can get it as close as I can without having to use other tools, I'll be pretty proud. So we got him sitting there, all dramatic, the gun. And now I've got to figure out exactly how that's going to look. I feel like this would be more at an angle. But maybe what I can do will look pretty good anyways. I think the other fingers are a little too far. just like last time, I've got some hotkeys on a little device that helps, a little handheld device, but sometimes those hotkeys aren't working, and I still gotta use a keyboard. The point of this layer of ink is trying to just get everything in a workable form for the last layer. Alright, just about 12 more minutes. Alright, so we are looking at an up angle. So we want the sleeve to be like a cylinder that you're looking up at. It gets bigger as it comes towards you. I don't think that's quite the right direction, so I'm gonna see what rotating it's gonna look like. Can find some key lines of like the clothing or the anatomy that can kind of help guide the rest of it. And try and use a jacket. Then maybe, just maybe, you'll get the rest of it right. spikes and texture to his jacket here. My cat has returned. He's whispering to me his ancient knowledge. Alright, I'm gonna look away from that panel for a little bit. It's like I need a refresher to start on something else and come back to other things again after my vision's kind of readjusted. Telling somebody earlier in a Discord server that when I make somebody's head, the main thing is I don't even usually use the head sphere. I just gotta use that sphere to figure out the direction of the face and get that little cross that goes on the face, so that I can put the eyes down. And once I kind of figure out where the eyes are going to be in the grand scheme of things, it kind of makes putting the rest of the head together a little bit more fluid. Because then I don't really follow where the original head board was put down. I might have to make his head bigger, but that's a rare occurrence. It's probably the right size, and I'm just... I don't know, I have a tendency to make heads too big. other panel I had him holding a gun. I'm not sure. Because it's not like a real gun, because I'm not in like the real world. So I don't know if I'm going to make it like disappear, reappear on command, like magic, or I'm just going to have him hold it in the other hand. This panel here, it'll be fun when I get to it. A lot of motion in it. Let's see. Okay, we've hit 30 minutes, so I'm going to head out for the night. Appreciate anybody joining us on this bad weather night to watch some sketching. I'm hoping to start streaming a little bit more frequently on a designated time schedule if I can figure that out. But again, thank you, and catch you next time.